how are we doing? Sunday night? How we feeling, man? It's a late Sunday night. Late Sunday live, dude. Gotta wake up in the morning, too, but you know what? I don't even care, bro. We're here. It's Sunday night. How we feeling after week 1 of NFL Sunday, bro? How we feeling? How we feeling now? I'm feeling good. Raiders 1-0 now. If you see my community post earlier today, I wasn't able to do a post-game reaction. I was a little bit busy. After the game and stuff. I watched the whole game, but I was like busy after the game and stuff. But Raiders are 1-0, bro. How are we feeling about that though? How are we feeling about that? Like some Raiders fans in here by chance? Like how are we feeling about 1-0? How are we feeling about that? I would love to know everybody's opinion down in the comments below, man. I'd like to get some people into the chat right now. See how we doing on the Sunday night. How are we doing on this amazing Sunday night? I'm just gonna get some time to talk. I think I will be able to do a watch party next week for Monday Night Football Raiders Chargers. That's gonna be a late game though, and for where I'm at on the East Coast. I'm over here on the East Coast. This game starts at 10 o'clock over here on the East Coast. So yeah, I'm gonna be up late, bro. That game, dude, around here, the game starts on the East Coast at 10 o'clock, bro. Dude. Oh man, I'm gonna be here for ages, but. What's up, chat? What's up, guys? How we doing? Everybody in the chat. Nobody's tuning into the stream yet, but how we doing, bro? How we feeling? And how's you guys' Sunday been, even outside of football? How's your guys' day been overall? Just want to know, bro. We'll see. How? But, yeah, let's see. How are you guys' Sunday going? There's not much people in the chat yet. I'm going to wait a little bit longer, though, because part of growing your channel is kind of having streams like this. I'm still a little YouTuber. Like I said, it's tough to admit, but I am. I'm still a relatively small numbered channel, so I don't really got a whole lot of stuff yet, so that's kind of that's kind of what's going on here. But yeah, man, how we doing on this Sunday night? I'm still waiting for some people to get into the chat, get into the stream. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Raiders game though, so that's kind of what I'm gonna do. I didn't really get the chance to talk about it, so I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. I might make like a little skit, like a little short out of this, like me talking about the game, but I don't know. I might do that, I might not, but the Raiders won today, 20-13. We start the 2025 season 1-0, bro. How are we feeling about that, bro? How are we feeling about that? The offense had a great opening drive, drove right down the field within the span of like 2 to 3 minutes. See, this is what the Raiders do a lot. They come out humming. They come out just straight guns blazing. They come out opening drive, score a touchdown, and then they kind of go through a bumpy ride, and it was a bumpy ride for a little bit. Right after that opening drive touchdown. After that Geno Smith interception he threw when we were up 7-0, we were driving down the field, the momentum for about at least a good quarter and a half was all Patriots. It was all Patriots for a quarter and a half. It really did make me nervous for a little bit. And then the second half, Raiders bounced back, made some adjustments. Offense started looking good. Geno Smith started making amazing throws. He had a monster game today. Ashton Jeanty had a pretty good game today, but yeah, I know you might not see it on the stats, but that's my only big concern coming out of this game, without a doubt, is the rushing, the run blocking. The run blocking definitely needs to, I would say that's like my only concern coming out of this game for sure, is like the run blocking for sure. Run blocking definitely does need some work for sure, but overall, definitely a very, very good game today by the Raiders, and a very good win overall by the Raiders. We were able to step up. We made the adjustments. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. We did not bring our A game today. You can even argue and say we didn't bring our B game, but good teams find a way to win. Good teams find a way to make adjustments, and that's what the Raiders did today. So I got to give credit where credit's due, man. I got to give credit where credit's due for that reason, exactly. That the fact that we were able to make adjustments in the second half and we were able to get the win. In that way, it was sloppy. It was sloppy for a little bit, the game. It was raining for a little bit, too, during the game and stuff, and it was sloppy. But at the end of the day, a win is a win, and it doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you get that dub. And the Raiders start the season 1-0. And the Chiefs are the only team in the AFC West that have not had a win yet. How does 0-1 feel? How does the basement dwellers in the AFC West feel for week 1? Chiefs fans, hello, how are we doing? How do we feel about that? How do we feel about last place, the only AFC West team without a win this week? How do we feel about that, Chiefs fans? How are we feeling about that? Yeah, I know it's probably not going to last for a while. I'm going to be totally real. This is probably the only week that we get to enjoy seeing the Chiefs down in last place, but it doesn't matter, bro. The Chiefs still lost, and they're still down in last place, so I don't care. I don't care. I'm still, dude, as a Raiders fan, I have all the right to talk all the amount of trash I want because the Chiefs fans have given the same thing to the Raiders every time they do something bad, bro. And it's a rivalry. It's a friendly rivalry. It's friendly fire, bro. You know what I'm talking about, bro? So, hey, I'll take it, bro. I will take it all day, every day to get the opportunity to smash talk, trash talk some Chiefs fans and Chiefs, the team in general, man. Because you already know how I feel about the Chiefs as a Raiders fan. But, oh, man, what a wild ride that was for the Raiders, though. We were, that was 1 point, 10-7. Patriots out the ball to start the second half, dude. Raiders got that turnover early in the second half, responded, and then after that interception, that changed the back to the Raiders side. After they scored that touchdown, after that interception, the Raiders dominated the second half for the most part. Outside of that field goal, the Raiders completely destroyed, smashed, decimated the Patriots in the second half. So I'll take it. I'll take it, man. I will take it any day of the week. But outside of that, any other crazy games today? Ooh, how about the Steelers game today? That was wild. I did have two screens today, two different screens, one on the Steelers, one on the Raiders game 2. And then obviously I followed some of the other games on box scores and whatnot, but yeah, I had a pretty lit setup today, so I should have went live. I don't know why I didn't. I should have, honestly. Because that would have been tough. I would have went live with all that setup and stuff. I had a crazy setup. I didn't even watch it in my normal room. I watched it in my living room setup. But it was a great setup, though. It was an amazing setup for the game and stuff. And the Raiders got the win at the end of the day. So, I mean, we'll take it. We will take Raiders dubs. In the words of Mitchell Renz. The words of Mitchell Renz, guys. Sub for Raiders dubs. In the words of Mitchell Renz, man. So, we will take that, man. But I don't really know what else to say, honestly. There isn't really anyone getting in the chat right now. I know it's probably late. Some of y'all probably might be going to sleep because we are in the fall season now, so school for some of y'all might be back in session. Some of y'all might be trying to get some sleep. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. Hold on. Yep. My bad. I was listening up there because the TV's on up there. So I'm listening to the weather, but all right. I'm probably going to head on out of here for the night, guys. I'll see y'all later. Might do a quick little like live tomorrow morning, maybe like a little IRL thing on my way to school and shit. So I'll see you later, bro. I'll see y'all later.